Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jazzy Wicks candle review. Today I'm going to be reviewing some of the Rain Scents Christmas bits for you. So I have reviewed Rain Scents a couple of times already. I will put the link to them couple of videos down below in the description. But we're reviewing some of their Christmas bits today. Just before they go out of stock, because a lot of them are already out of stock at the moment as I'm looking, and some of them are on sale already. So obviously if you see any in this video that you like, get in there really quick because I am a bit late reviewing these for you. So we have got the Let It Snow Scoopies. We've got the Champagne Toast Wax Melts. We've got the Candyland Bubble Soak, which I think, there you go. And then they also gave me a little sample of cheeky mince pie. So you can see they're the same as what you're going to see in the Scoopies as well. So I will keep looking down at my iPad because I can't remember all of these notes for all of these things all at once. So I'm going to start off with, let's go for the Candyland Bubble Soap first. So I tried the Rain Scents Room Spray. I had the cookie dough one. And if you saw my last Rain Scents review, absolutely loved it. It was... Cookie dough isn't really a scent you'd normally get or go for with a room spray, but I love all my foodie scents and I absolutely loved it. Obviously, go back to that review if you want to hear a bit more about it. But when they then brought out a bubble soak, I thought I'd give it a go. So, Candyland, and you can see, oh, I don't know, it's a bit hard to see with the light on there. It is like a shimmery glitter in there. Really cute on the front. And I've used this a few times as well, and you can see there's still quite a lot in there as well. It made loads of bubbles, loads. So it didn't turn anything any funny colour. It was just like a normal bubble bath. So we've got Candyland. Our Candyland bubble bath is a mix of cherry, almonds, candy floss, florals and vanilla. It really is the perfect mix for a bubble bath on a cold winter's night. I really enjoyed it. I think I would love this as a room spray as well. I just love their room sprays. I think I would really enjoy this scent in a room spray. I do find it a little bit hard to smell like as a bubble bath because obviously the smell, it's in bubbles, do you know what I mean? So I could smell vanilla and I could smell cherry. I didn't smell the almonds. Or the candy floss, but it was a nice sweet scent, and it was one of those you couldn't really smell it while you was running the bath, but once you was laying in the bath and you was relaxing, you got that vanilla smell, you got that cherry smell come through. So it is a little bit dearer. These are £6, and you can see they're not overly huge. They're 300 grams. But obviously it's a little bit more luxurious, if I could speak properly. It's not going to be just your standard. It smells nicer than ones that you'd get out of like the pound shop here in the UK. So I definitely think this is still in stock now. So I think it's a really nice gift for anyone for Christmas. It's just a little bit different, not something you'd see. But yeah, don't get it expecting to be blown away by the smell. It wasn't super strong, but definitely once you're laying in the bath, you can smell the cherries, you can smell the vanilla. The vanilla came through the most for me. But it gave the bath a nice shimmer and, like I say, lots and lots of bubbles. So thumbs up from me on that one. Next, I'm going to go for the Scoopies. So Rain Scents did a candy corn Scoopies jar at Halloween and I missed it. I just didn't get around to getting it, so I was a bit annoyed at myself because I really wanted to try it. And I love these little Scoopies. They look so cute. So let me just get that one up as well. So Let It Snow Scoopies. It says they were £5.50, but they're now down to £4.40. And if I open this for you as well, so you can see in there, I've just thrown them everywhere, but you can see in there, we've got the little tiny wax beads, and you get this super cute little wooden spoon to scoop it out with. And let me have a look. You can get quite a few on there. I've used it once I pick up all my mess ones. I've used it quite a few times. I'd say 3 or 4 times I've had fresh Scoopies in my wax melt. I use this in an electric burner as well, and I love the novelty of this. I hope they bring out another one after Christmas, even if they just do seasonal ones. I love the novelty of it being in this little tub and there being a theme to it and getting the little scoopy spoon. So this says a cool floral with fresh crisp green notes enlivened with menthol and eucalyptus and a touch of mandarin. For me, this was a lovely, lovely winter scent. So I mainly got from this. You did get some crisp green notes. The menthol wasn't like pow in your face. It wasn't super strong. So don't think if you're not like a menthol fan, that sort of minty smell, this isn't like that. You're not going to get that like pow in your face. I would have said that all the notes here, apart from the mandarin, I couldn't smell the mandarin in this, but the fresh crisp green notes, the menthol and the eucalyptus feel like they were all a very level tone really for this. There wasn't one that outshone the other more than any of the rest. So it was a really nice blend of all three of those scents. Really, really nice. I think this benefits from being in a smaller room. I think it would struggle if you're in a larger room, unless obviously you've got a couple of burners on the go or you've got a deep dish and you can put quite a few scoops in. I had this burning in quite a small room, and it was in my porchway by the front door, and the smell carried up the stairs. So it was really nice. And I definitely think, even if you are a bit like, you like the novelty of things like me, or as a gift for someone, really enjoyed this. And it's a perfect little winter scent. I really hope they do another one, because I'm so annoyed that I missed candy corn. Next, I will go for champagne toast. So you can see it's got the cute little Prosecco glasses on there, or champagne glasses if you're a bit posher. Got that on the back, and let me just show you inside. So I can't get it all out because it's all a bit loose. So I've used 2 of the cubes. So again, this is on sale now as well. It was £4.50, now £3.60. So quite a good deal there for the 6 cubes you're getting. So it says, the scent of freshly popped bubble of ice cold bubbly. You can literally smell the fizz with hints of green florals and vanilla bean. So this one's really hard to describe because it's really strange. You can smell the fizz. So I wouldn't have ever really had Prosecco or champagne and said it's got a particular smell about it, but you know when you've got it. And this is exactly what it's like. I didn't really get the green florals, but the ice cold bubbly and the vanilla definitely came through on this. It's probably not one that I would have originally thought like, oh my God, it's going to be amazing. Because on a cold sniff, it was quite mellow, but really surprising. I did really enjoy this. And I think, again, it's a bit of a fun one. I really like how fun they are with everything on their website and all their products. But I would have said, I would have liked it to have been a bit stronger. Again, it's one of those weird scents, because champagne, Prosecco, what does it smell like? But for me, this wasn't as strong as the scoop is, but still really nice. I had it in electric wax burner, again, in a smaller room. I do think, again, bear that in mind. If you have this one, it's not going to travel as far in a large, like, open plan room like I have my candle lamp in. So just bear that in mind. Absolutely lovely in a bedroom or a bathroom or something like that, or if you've got like a little plug at the top of your stairs. Perfect for those smaller areas. So then lastly, we've got cheeky mince pie, and you can see it's like the little scoopy domes as well. So this was a scent that isn't on their website. They just put this in as a freebie. So I don't know if it was a scent they just didn't want to release, but it's not on the website. So people might just be getting it as a little gift for our Christmas who order. But I really liked this. I would have liked this to have been available in this. It was really sweet, really vanilla-y again, slightly cakey. Obviously there isn't no, it's not on the website, so I have no notes for it, but really liked this. I would have said this was probably my favourite one out of all of it. Really enjoyed it, so I'm saving that last little bit just for when I'm back after Christmas from being in Spain. Just going to save that because I really liked it. So out of all of them, I'm going to say that cheeky mince pie was my favourite. And then Scoopies was my second favourite out of all of this. And then I'm going to go for, I think I'm going to go for Candyland, because I love cherry and it was just a lovely experience, all the bubbles and having something a bit more luxurious when you're laying in the bath to what you normally used to. And then champagne toast last. And not that that's a bad thing, it just wasn't as strong as the others in my opinion. Obviously everyone smells things differently. But yeah, that's, in my opinion, the level that I would do those 4 in. They did have loads of other things that I wanted to try, but again, I'm just not going to get round to it. There's just so much available at Christmas. So they was doing a Christmas mystery bag, which is also on sale. They had an advent calendar, which is out of stock now. Festive fig room spray, so like my cookie dough one, but a festive fig. They had iced honeysuckle hand wash, which I bet would have been lovely. I might do one of the hand washes as my next one. So I've tried a room spray, I've tried a bubble bath, hand wash next, I think. And then we've got champagne toast, Christmas morning, vanilla bean Noel, and then Candyland, which I've got there. A candle that I really wanted to try, but this one sold out before I'd even got mine. Sold out so quick. Cotton Heady Ninny Muggins from Elf. I really wanted that. It was sold out so quick. I think that one went first out of everything. Before I'd even considered what I was going to get from there for the Christmas range. Gone. And then they also did some bubble dust, which is out of stock now, both of them. So they did hot cocoa and cream or peppermint fluff. I was deciding between getting the bubble soak or the bubble dust, but I love cherry, which is why I went for the Candyland. And then they did the Let It Snow Scoopies, and then they did some chili penguins, which were some little cute penguin-shaped melts, which I also considered getting, but I just can't afford all of these things, or else I'd buy it all. So they had an absolutely lovely Christmas range. They've also released, I'm just loading up now, they've got some new candles, which aren't Christmas related. We've got iced pineapple, confetti cake pops, Tiki Beach, and strawberry milkshake. So I might get a couple of them for the new year as well, because I do really like rain scents. It's one of those like small businesses that I found through Instagram, and I loved the way they come across on Instagram. They're quite fun, they're quite quirky, and their things are a little bit different, so I do like to get bits from them. And yeah, if they watch this video, please bring out some more Scoopies. I can't wait. I love them. I just love the novelty of it. But yeah, that's my review for Rain Scents. Bit shorter for the amount that's in there, but we are going on to 12 minutes now for a video, so that's quite long for me. So yeah, have a look at Rain Scents. I'll link them down below. I'll definitely be reviewing them a bit more in the future as well. And I did also want to show you before I end the video today, I've got the new Yankee Candle lights. So these are supposed to be like replacing the votives. I'll talk more about them in the video, but I just wanted to show you that I will be reviewing these soon. So you can see they're quite diddy. I won't talk about them too much, but I've got 3 to review. I also found a Yankee Candle Home Inspiration Joy candle. So a nice little metal tin. And you can see there, this was in Poundland here in the UK, but it was actually £5. So anyone that's not from the UK, don't be confused by the Poundland name, because it's not all a pound. And then I also found in B&M, Fabulosa have brought out a new scent in a candle. So I've already reviewed, I think it was Rainbow Drops and Opulence. That was the only 2 they was doing. And now this one's out, so we've got Fairy Dust. So I'll also be reviewing that for you as soon as possible. But as always, thank you for watching. If you've tried any of the Rain scents that I haven't already and you think I should give it a go, let me know. Anything else you want me to review, pop it in the comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching.